Hi everyone, today we're back landscaping. It's an early Thursday morning here in town. I stopped by the local coffee shop for a muffin and a hot coffee here. It is a little chilly out with a little bit of a wind here, but I'm going to eat it outside here while I answer a few emails here for some quotes that I think I'm going to have to give later on today.
Are you ready to get yourself some breakfast?
Yeah, I was just eating it on the hood of the truck here.
You couldn't have gotten a table?
No, I was making a few phone calls. Looks like I need to give a few quotes today.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm going to at least run in and grab a cup of black coffee if we need to get on the move. I thought we had a little bit more time. Do they need to get that field done before the tournament this weekend? Or well,
Yeah,
no,
so that's
but
what we're going to be working on today. I remember telling you a few days ago. So if you just want to get your breakfast and then meet me at the shop.
Okay, can do. We'll do that. Do
All
you
right.
want anything special, like a cinnamon roll, sticky
No,
bun,
I got a chocolate chip
breakfast
muffin.
bowl? Oh, that's it? We're
Yeah.
getting you meet to the shop. I'm going to bring you something extra.
All right, I'm stopping by to pick up a few materials, so I will see you over there.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you at the shop.
We ran into Buck here at the coffee shop, but I need to get going, guys. We have to pick up a few materials here. I need a pallet of sod and a bag of topsoil and a bag of fertilizer spreader. So that's why I'm in the work truck, and we'll go get those really quick here. But today, guys, we are actually doing a job that the town called me for last week. They are shorthanded and they need quite a bit of work done to the local baseball field. So that's what we're going to be doing, and Buck is here to help us on out. And if you guys end up enjoying today's video, help me out by hitting the like button, and there is a full mods list link down below. I always try to get over to the supplier as early as I can. It looks like there's no line of trucks this early in the morning, which is awesome. Just able to come in here, get everything loaded up, pay, and get on my way very shortly, which is great here. So pallet of sod, oh look at that, they already have my order, and it looks like someone else is getting a few pallets of sod, so let's get these loaded up. Good thing I was driving the GMC with the 8-foot bed, because that is a full pickup truck load of materials for today's project here. Definitely need these, since we want to make sure we do it properly there. And oh, look at that, guys. Looks like I am getting over to the shop right as Buck's arriving. Perfect timing today.
I'm going to take that as a yes that you stopped at the supplier.
Yeah, luckily I was able to get everything in the pickup truck.
Well, I can see that. But I got your breakfast. I got us some breakfast burritos, an English muffin, 2 cinnamon rolls, and a cup of coffee.
Alright, I appreciate that.
Exactly. You're welcome. You say, am I going to be taking the Ram, or what exactly all are we bringing?
Yeah, so I'm going to be taking the Vermeer, the bucket, the pallet fork for that, and then you're going to be taking the Ram right next to me.
Okay.
And I actually rented this gator that you see on it here.
Okay. Do I need to do anything? Oh, so I'm taking the Ventrac then?
Yeah, so it took me a few hours last night to get everything set up, but we got the rake on the back to be able to rake in the dirt nicely, and I detached the mower, so we're all set there.
Well, that looks really, really, really cool.
Yeah, this is a very handy tractor. It articulates for the steering.
I've always wanted to run one of these things. I've never actually gotten a chance.
When the local dealer said that they were going to start to sell them, I was the first person that bought one here in town.
I bet.
Yeah.
These things are really cool. Kind of surprised you went with the more aggressive tread and not like the turf tires. But oh, do you have the duals for them?
Yeah, that's why.
That's why. I should be able to figure out the controls on these things. They're not too difficult to figure out.
Yeah, it's just mainly getting used to how the steering is.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I have to stretch my legs, and I'm not the tallest guy on planet Earth, so I need to scooch the seat up. Give it some encouragement. Well, then I shall just meet you there. I think they said if we needed it all for transporting these sod rolls, we can use their gator that they have. It's not nearly as big as that one, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, that might
that's
be
to
helpful.
our.
And we're off to today's job here. I always like to get going as early as we can so we could get the most done in one day here. Now, we have so many different materials, so many machines for today's project. And this field, guys, needs quite a bit of work here. So we'll definitely have our hands busy today as a two-person crew. Let's see, I'm thinking I should be able to go down here.
So you could probably get a little bit closer so you're not tracking as far.
Yeah. I think I could go on to next section here.
I'll leave mine here just because I got a bigger trailer.
Alright, just getting over to the job here. Looks like we're getting everything unloaded.
So you want to overview the job so we know exactly what we're doing?
Yeah, I'm looking at the entrance here. Looks like a good thing we brought small machines. I mean, there's a fence on one side and a stairs on the other down to the dugout.
I mean, I wouldn't mind going down for a little ride.
Yeah,
I don't think you would have gotten that case in here.
No, you have to be careful, though, to not drop one of the tires in there.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the grass doesn't look too bad.
So
Kind of
they
got a little bit of weeds going around the mound.
Yeah, they said that there's some patches from some mud in some areas that need some new sod, so that's going to be a little bit like a needle in the haystack right now to find those patches.
Yeah, it's probably... I think I can see some like low spots in the outfield. That might be a majority of where that's at. I'm actually surprised the sides, like here, this isn't that bad. The lines are a little chalked up, but...
Yeah, so all this dirt needs to get raked. I do see a few weeds in it, so when you rake it, that should clean that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to start raking the field, I will get going on fixing these grass patches.
Alright.
Alright, let's make it through here. Looks like the Vermeer is perfect here. I was thinking bringing a bigger skid steer, but luckily I didn't, since it looks like there's not too much room here. But what we're going to be doing, guys, is there's some big patches that need to be replaced with some new sod here. And I did pick up some fertilizer for the entire field, but also a bag of topsoil so that we could use that there. Now, I don't want to scrape too much up, just enough to really remove the layer of grass here that isn't really grown. Looks like, yeah, look, I wonder if there's too many people walking on it, maybe sliding and things like that, or it just over time it just decides to wear out and end up with some dead grass here. But you guys can see the Vermeer is a perfect machine for this here. Just some small digging is all we need it for. And we'll also be using this to bring the pallet of sod around. So that patch is ready to go here. Now let's get back here on the grass. I don't really want to be driving over this dirt area with the track, so we got that one ready to go. We'll do the sod at the end here. I just have to find the other patches. Like I was telling Buck, guys, this is like a needle in the haystack here. I could see a few out here. Wow, there is several areas here. I mean, a big field that kind of goes along with it here, that there is some sod repair here. But yeah, we're just gonna keep going.
How's it hanging over there?
I'm making progress here, but it's gonna take some time to even just find the patches.
I hear you on that. I'm probably gonna end up doing about second pass going back. The width of the rake is wide enough to catch it in one, but if I want to really get it all nice and raked, I'm gonna have to do 2 passes.
All right. We have a few more patches all prepped here. We just have to keep on going along here now. Having nice turf like this, guys, is a lot of work. And the town was saying that they are just so busy right now that they couldn't work on it themselves here with their public works crew. So no problem, Buck and I are doing this, and this is a pretty fun one. I think I might stop by the game later on this weekend, kind of see how the field is doing here, and also just to watch the baseball game. Guys, this is the last patch I have to get prepped here. Wow, that took so much time here, and like I mentioned, part of it was just finding the patches that needed here, but I'm thinking now is time to get the assault pallets unloaded off the truck here, so let's get going on that.
What's it looking like, Chief? You got all of them cut out?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the solid pallet unloaded now.
Okay, I'm gonna try and like do the circle game with this thing and see if I can't get this all in one nice little pass.
Alright, how's running that vent track?
It's really, really smooth. I kind of like it.
Let's see if we're going to be able to get this pallet here. I mean, this is a big solid pallet for this small Vermeer here, but we got the pallet fork, and I got the truck a little bit closer as well here, so let's see. I think right about there should be good. Oh yeah, so it looks like we'll have no problem. Oh yeah, I guess with me on the back here, we have no problem. Just want to bring it as close to the ground as we can. Perfect. So what we're going to be doing now, guys, is I'm going to be going to each of the patches here just like this, and we'll just take the rolls off that we need. And I do have a cutter with me to cut it to the kind of circle or whatever formation we need. I think that would work out here for us, but just have to go nice and slow, I guess, and make sure that we don't go too fast and break and have it kind of drop down into the grass.
You gonna want any help on doing those sod rolls, or you should be fine?
I should be fine. I'm actually going to get the one in the center here first. You might have to re-rake my tracks.
It should be fine. I'll tell you what, though, trying to guess where I've actually raked on this field is pretty difficult because this dirt's really fine. It's just getting it loosened up and cleaned up.
Yeah, it's starting to take shape, though.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
The field sat all winter, and now it's time to play ball, and it takes some effort to get it back in shape. We should be all set here in the center. That took about 5 or 6 rolls. Hopefully we have enough. I mean, I think there's almost a dozen patches that I had to work on. We're making really good progress here. I have about 2/3 of a pallet here, and I'm probably putting down an average of 5 or 6 rolls per patch here. I mean, these are pretty big patches, but luckily, guys, I'm not going back and forth to the truck too much here because this Vermeer is pretty much just a powered wheelbarrow right now for us. And if you do have any cool project ideas for Buck and I here, drop them down below. And let me know down below, guys, what is your favorite type of job here? We do so many different things here with the landscaping business. I kind of like being versatile, having the machines to do all sorts of jobs here. But we'll just keep laying down the sod. You guys can see Buck's hard at work there, raking the dirt.
I think that takes care of a majority of the infield. I ran one low speed pass that goes the entirety of the field, but then I also did the one that a high speed pass on that outside spot, so that's pretty loose out there now.
Alright, I'm just on the last few rolls of sod, and then all the grass is patched.
Alright, do you want me to... Well, no, because we're going to need the Vermeer to get that bag over the top for the spreader. Like, you want me to get the spreader set up and ready to go?
Yeah, I'll be over in a few minutes to help load the fertilizer spreader.
Okay. I'll run one last pass over the top of our one track area, so where you tracked over for the infield. I'll catch that up.
Alright, sounds good. After all the grass patching, guys, we use the entire pallet of sod here. It's going to take probably a few days to really get going here. Definitely have to water it, but that looks a lot better. You could actually see all the different patches I made. It was probably about, I would say, 11 or 12 of those here. Hard at work. Looks like Buck is just now finishing raking the dirt here, and then we have to put down some new fertilizer here. We want to make sure we keep the weeds away, but also keep the grass looking green, and that is what takes most of the effort.
All right, Chief, you ready to try and tip that thing back?
Yeah, let me see what I can do. So if you want to get as close as you can to the tailgate here, Keep
So
it coming.
Let me know so I don't hit the spreader.
Right there.
Oh,
Oh, that was close, but the spreader went right under the tailgate.
well, that's a plus.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get this thing tilted over just enough.
Say, you tip it back. I'll try and pull the hose underneath there,
All right.
and we can get the spout open. Little higher, little higher, little higher. There we go. Leave it. Hold
Open
it.
it.
Just, I got it. Just leave it. There we go. It's over the top. Keep
Right.
going. There we go. Throw that in the dumpster. Say, do you want to ride along? We can just make sure the spread's working around, and you can
Yeah,
kind of.
so if you want
check
to
it.
focus on driving, I will watch the sprayer.
Okay. Probably do the infield first, so don't go into the dugout. First step's a doozy.
Yeah, we don't want to drop the fertilizer over the dugout.
Kind of want to find the best way to get over there without ruining my rake lines. Kind of cut across here. Might as well just do we're doing the whole field, right?
Yeah. We're spreading about 15 feet wide here on either side.
All right.
So just stay in the center as we go around here.
So that should be good. We good on your side?
Yeah, right there. Yep.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll do it on the inside, and we'll do one pass that comes around on the outside. So let's try that. I'm good on my side. We cut. I think we're getting a pretty good even spread. At least it looks like it. Let's see if I can't turn this in here.
Yeah, it looks like you're also doing a good job making sure we aren't really overlapping too much and getting too much on the dirt there.
See, we'll definitely. Are they gonna have us come back and mow this, or are they gonna do that themselves?
I sent in the bid for the mowing, and I think we'll hear back by the end of the week, if not early next week, on if we're going to be mowing it.
Okay. I think we got probably one more pass in there, and then we can kind of look for brown spots if we needed to thatch it all.
I think if we end up getting this contract here, I want to see if we could get some sort of like golf course type lawnmower where each sort of deck is independent. One of those would be sweet.
I think that's about all she wrote.
Yeah, I think we covered the job.
So now we got to paint the lines, which these ones out here don't look too bad, so I just want to just top it off or just darken it a little bit, but infield definitely is going to need it after I did the raking.
Alright, so I'm not that good with spray paint, so why don't I work on the ones in the outfield and then you do the infield?
I can do that.
Yeah, I don't know if my line's going to be that straight, so that's why I'm thinking you do a better job. The last part of the job, guys, is spraying new lines here. So I got this line done, and Buck's working on the infield here. We're making really good progress, and from what this field looked like to now, I mean, this is ready to go to play ball later this weekend.
So if you want to run the line that goes from home plate to third base down that line, you can do that. Because I got all the batter's box stuff done. I'm just working on these foul lines. I'm gonna have to go grab another can. I'm already out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to shake the last of this one out.
If I make it to first base, I'll be surprised. We got that sprayed. Well, I think in that case, I think we're pretty much done. We can. Well, I'd say we load up and head out if that's all. If that's all we needed to do.
Yep. So thanks for the help today.
Absolutely, bud. Good. Same time next week.
Yep.
All right. Well, just let me know what we're going to be doing, and I'll make my way back over.
All right. See you later.
See ya.
Guys, there we have it. We completed today's job here. I'm just going to get the Vermeer back up on the truck and get everything packed up, ready to go back to shop here. But the baseball field's ready to go for game day later on this weekend, which is super exciting. But hope you guys enjoyed today's multiplayer farm sim video. And until the next one, thanks for watching, stay tuned, and subscribe for more.